Well, I mean, CoinMarketCap might not list it, right? Because they don't like Richard. They don't like Hex. They arbitrarily keep it down.
PulseMarketcap.com. WinPulseMarketcap.com.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's on Richard's. I think he said that at one point. But I think it's at like maybe at the very, very bottom. It's so low that he doesn't even mention it. But I think I do remember him saying that one time. But you know, I mean, a community member could create that. It doesn't have to be on Richard, right? Like, you know, that's not something that LVC has thought of, but like, you know, similar things to help grow the ecosystem. Like, what that would be a value add. You have to make the money work, right? You have to have profit, or at least break even at the very least. And you know, databases are expensive. You know, cost of running a website like that is expensive. Development costs are expensive. So there's a lot of things to consider. And when people get upset that people are building in PulseChain by taking profits, like, bro, these things cost a lot of freaking money. And until you're in it, you don't understand how much it costs and how much time commitment it is. It's a lot of work. I was up all the time when we were working with the devs. Like, I would have, you know, and the devs are mostly in India, so I would have to operate on their time schedule, right? Wake up early, and we talked about how I don't
want that job,
early.
man. I've worked. So, I mean, I've worked in the tech industry, and every time someone's like, "Oh, you need to have a meeting with India team," I'm like,
yeah. Late nights or early mornings, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. Would it be easier just to? I always think about it this way: why hasn't there, or will there be more acquisitions? Like, why don't we just buy CoinGecko? And now we list all PulseChain stuff too. There's a tab that says, you know, PulseChain's first tab, of course. And then we have Ethereum tab, and now you can look at all the Ethereum market caps. Like, why hasn't there been more acquisitions in the Hex community, or for Richard himself? You know, is it going to buy an exchange? Remember when he said he's going to buy an exchange or something like that too? Like, why hasn't that happened yet?
Well, I think he is, as far as the exchange goes, I think he's working on like a stable coin solution. He's mentioned that a few times, even in this recent stream. He didn't want to give away what the game theory behind it would be, but that is on his roadmap. I think it'd probably be better to start our own and develop your own rather than acquiring something that already exists, because one, you're gonna have to pay the hefty cost for it, and I don't think there's very many people other than maybe a couple whales that can afford it. But you know, if they can afford it, they might as well just put the money into their own advertisement after they create their own version of it. So yeah, I mean, those are a few reasons. I mean, what was the cost for buying CoinMarketCap? It was in the billions, so it's a hefty price tag. You know?
Like 1 billion? Is that what it was?
Yeah, that's a lot of money. I don't know how many other than Richard Heart. I don't think anyone has that kind of money.
So you think it's just not? You think it's just not been affordable to make an acquisition in that way so far, and that's why a lot of it hasn't happened. If it hasn't been from Richard himself.
I think Richard's point of view is that the guerrilla marketing or the outrage marketing, direct marketing is a much better value add and effective than, you know, buying a website and then trying to pump it that way, or creating your own website like that and trying to pump it. I think, and Richard doesn't talk about this, but this is just my thinking of it. I think Richard understands the grassroots approach to developing a crypto like Hex, because if you can create, and this Hex has only been around for like 2.5 years, like it hasn't been a very long time.
Yeah.
So if you can create a very strong community in the early stages that isn't influenced by these large institutions and the regulatory body, if you can really get it going through a grassroots, you know, guerrilla marketing kind of way, I think in the long term that has the greatest success, right? Because if you get these institutions in now, so it causes a lot of problems that are unintended that we're not thinking about. So yeah, I know everybody wants to be a billionaire tomorrow, but if you really think about the long term, and which is what Richard Heart clearly is all about,
delayed gratification.
Yeah, he's held Bitcoin for a very long time. I don't know if he actually sold whatever Bitcoin he had at the price calls that he made, but if he did, it would probably make him a lot of fucking money, and it clearly seems like he has a lot of fucking money. So sorry for cursing, but
sorry. No need to demonetize me. Will Legion VC be doing a pooled sacrifice phase to get all the Hex skins and Pulse skins to pull the money together to buy CoinMarketCap? It just came to me.
No.
It just came to me. Not at this time. Okay.
No, that's oh, is that because Motley's asking? If we win the
He
lawsuit,
did kind of remind me of that.
yeah. If we win the lawsuit, I'm pretty sure we'll have the money to do that for sure. For as much as Hex will pump, like fuck, we can.
To the moon. Forget the moon. We're going to Pluto. That not planet thing, right?
A non-planet.